As Israel continues its offensive in Lebanon, thousands of Syrian refugees are once again fleeing violence, which has already displaced more than 800,000 people since the beginning of March. They're crossing this border checkpoint in the Homs province. A majority are families. To cope with this influx, the crossing, which usually closes at midnight, now operates at all hours.
The number of travelers passing through here is rising every day. Over the past 7 days, more than 32,000 people have crossed the Joussieh border crossing. Usually there aren't such long lines, but due to the very high number of travelers and the small size of the waiting area, people have to wait outside before they can enter and complete the formalities.
وين ركبتوا؟ صوب شنو هلا الفياض طلعتوا بشكل نهائي جبتوا اغراضكم ما جبتوها؟ جبتوا اغراضكم ولا تركتوا كل شيء؟ عافش بيتكم؟ ما في عندنا شيء يعني كنا عايشين هون يعني عودة نهائية إن شاء الله.
More than 1 million Syrians live in Lebanon, around 700,000 of whom are registered as refugees by the UN. Many have been in the country for over 10 years. They live in overpopulated camps and experience economic uncertainty. But their prospects in Syria are not much brighter. Only 3 land border crossings allow entry into Syria from Lebanon. After a long journey, they must wait here for several more hours to go through rigorous security checks. Many are anxious as they fear that the conflict will spill over into Syria. Associations are attempting to provide some assistance to people returning, like this organization, financed by the NGO Save the Children.
We are currently providing emergency assistance to people returning from Lebanon to Syria. We are trying to make things a little less difficult for them. We're distributing water, canned goods, juice and sweets to the families who are arriving.
This family survived bombings that hit the Nabatea district in southern Lebanon.
The whole area where I lived was bombed. People fled, but I had to stay because I didn't have any money. Fortunately, things worked out in the end and we were able to return to Syria. These are the children's clothes and my family's clothes. That's all I was able to bring back from southern Lebanon. It's very emotional. The last time I crossed this border was in 2014. I had gone to Lebanon to get out of the mandatory military service. Since then, I hadn't returned. We're heading from the Lebanese border towards Hama, in the western part of the province, to Subin. We're going to my parents' house. I don't have a home of my own. I came back because of the war. I didn't think I'd come back here.
Khalid left Syria at the age of 18. After 12 years of working in construction in Lebanon, he's returning to this rural region with his wife and 2 children.
I brought this bike for my son. He insisted and told me, take it with you to Syria. This is all I've got after 12 years. We survived 2 airstrikes, one about 500 meters away, the other 300 meters from us. The windows shattered, the doors were ripped off. We stayed in the house for 4 days until the situation calmed down. I haven't slept since yesterday. In Lebanon, I had a job. But now I have to start from scratch. I don't know anyone here except my father and mother. Look, my father and mother is sleeping in this room. There's another room here, but it's not ready yet. To repair the windows and doors, we'd need at least $1,000.
Without any employment prospects, Khalid must restart from the ground up.
The situation is really bad. Here, agricultural workers can't find work, and wages are very low. I have a field and a few sheep. We live from hand to mouth.
For Khaled, his years in exile come to an end. But a new chapter begins. In a country where more than 90% of the population lives below the poverty line.